Hello, welcome back. Last time I stepped into World 3 and everything was going fine until one puzzle that kind of caught me off guard. But I got it done. I'm here at 3-5, 2 goals. Let's see it. Whoop.
Merging two disparate streams of ideas into a single coherent piece that Fitch and Jan were both happy with was difficult. But the two were focused and were results-oriented enough to not take each other's feedback personally.
Alright, so I see how this is. I think... So it looks like both the momentary and non-momentary switch types will... Okay, I want this here. Will contribute to the same things. That is not where I wanted that. I need this in a very specific spot. I'm going to use it to hop over the gap. But I also need to be able to get it back. This is the specific spot. Ah, I'll be returning on the little black trapdoor thing. Here we go. And from here, there's still some magic I'm going to have to do. Right. Now, that will push a block out and perhaps I can perspective my way onto it from here somehow? No. Maybe if I... maybe... Oh, right, okay, so I can undo that, of course. It just has to momentarily be pushed. No, that's not true at all. It will undo. Okay, so if there's a second block in play... I can get up, I can get over. And second block can become a bridge. However, first block is never going to be pushed again now. Can first block stay a bridge and second block be the one that I use to do operations of interest? Well, maybe? Go here, push there, yeah, okay. So that's a bridgeable, but I need... My problem is, if I move this off of its button, I'm never getting it back. So what I wanted to do then was not to have used the, whoops, black bridge yet. That's fine. Okay, right, so I need this to bring you back. I'll put this here. Hop onto it that way. Flip this way. Push that momentarily, let it get unpushed. Then I will have to repush it, but I don't have to do that yet. I can take a moment now and move... Woo! That was fun. Move this block around someplace. Can I just put it here? And that be good enough? I think maybe? So replace that. No, I'm still... No, that's fine. That's fine. I hop on, I hop off, I go here, I turn around so I can see... That's not going to work. Ah, but I see how it is. Hold on. Go back to when... Okay, so it's tricky. From here, I can get where I want to be by hiding the yellow block and rolling this way. There we go. Man, like, how's the implementation for this game? I'm imagining programming these things.
Occasionally,
It'd be
Fitch
interesting.
would notice a typing indicator pop up for long periods of time in his DMs. He'd wait patiently for a message to come through, but more often than not, the indicator would unceremoniously vanish.
Typing indicator... Oh, right, we got a move count. Haven't seen this in a bit. Typing indicators can be quite insidious like that. Okay, so 2 switches have to be pressed, but without too many moves being involved in the pressing of them. There's a lot more three-dimensionality here. Let's ignore the time limit for a moment and just understand the space. So if I treat this like a normal space and do that, then I need to get up here and do... I guess hop across this, get to a place where I can push, And this is going to be useful for something. Somewhere, somehow. I guess only I need to get up there. So I could do that this way. Okay, so that's how I activate the light block. And I don't think there's any way I'm hopping over that barrier that came down. Alright, so do that, but more efficiently. Shouldn't be too much of an issue, right? Let's do this one on the way back. I have no reason to do it now, and that'll save me a couple of moves to not do it yet. 12 moves from here, huh? That's not very many. No, there is no way I'm doing this in time. Could I have, instead of bringing that around, if I was up here... There's no place from up here that I can actually reach the button I'm going for. Is the joke that I actually don't bring the two up? That's another level with unnecessary work in it. I'm not going to assume that yet. Okay, once again, I haven't checked my time limit. I mean, I've had 3 moves now. There's no possible way this is going to complete in that time. Okay, yeah, so you're asking for something much more extreme than what I'm doing here. I also haven't even done this part yet. I mean, okay, several possibilities. It could be that this is meant to just be an impossible time limit, and I ignore it. By brain, let's see if I could hop over that. No, even if I got on top of this block, after that I still also couldn't go anywhere. Alright, where's the perspective that's more interesting? Well, now I do spot one thing here. I don't know how interesting this is yet, but there's an adjacency. No, there isn't. Isn't there? Isn't there one... here. Not from this perspective. No, not like that. This would have to be in an impossible spot. Okay. 20 moves. Like, just walking here and back is more than 20. Okay. 20 moves. So... better idea, maybe. What if my goal instead is actually to get this under that closing gate? Because that's a fairly exact number of moves. If I do that, what happens? Does it stay? Sort of. Yes, okay, I think I can work with this. Yeah, this should be fine. Okay. Just means this box has to do all the tasks, and yeah, that should be fine. The, I don't need a block on that thing over there, and there's enough room to push it aside from here, I think. Foom, foom, foom. There we go. I'd like to be on the other side. Uh-oh. That's no longer possible, is it? Okay, I put that in the wrong place. Where I wanted it actually was here. There we go. Now theoretically from on this spot I should be able to hop down. Be able to get this magicked over to where it needs to be. Alright. There we go. That seems solid. And then my door holder gets out of the way. Door closes with me on the right side of it. Great. Okay, so that's this chain done. And I'm going to sniff for secrets because this feels suspicious, especially with that level spot right up there to my north. Okay, let's climb a tower. I say probably not having a way to do that, but I don't know yet. Okay, you are difficult to navigate. Oh shoot, now I can't see myself. Ay. Okay. Okay, I'm here now. A hard place to get into. I can't see anything. No, 0 angles allow me to go farther there, huh? Well, unless... This little tower is a ferocious obstacle. I'm still not quite where I want to be. How about now? No, still not. I need one more move. I need to be in this spot, one east of here. If I keep rotating around, that should become possible. I think I'm in the spot now? Not quite. Here's the spot? No. Okay, I'm mistaken about what the spot is. Is this the spot? Yes. Okay, I found it. Now, is this productive? No. No, and I could have gone here from there anyway. Alright. I chose the wrong goal. I didn't look very far ahead. Maybe that would have helped me if I had. No, I don't want to be up here. No, I don't want to be hidden. Here we go, okay. Yeah, 3-4 methods, I understand. I can go here. Oh, well, so what I actually want is to be on top of this tower. Are you sure about that? No, not in the slightest. No, that appears to go nowhere. Here's another tower, though. Where am I now? A place with an adjacency. If I can get eyes on it. Easier said than done. No, I don't think I can see that floor and myself going onto it at the same time. Not from here. Okay, so let's return. This is where I came from. That's one tower that seems not so useful, because nothing else is adjacent to it. And there's another tower that seems not so useful because nothing else is adjacent to it except this, but I can't get to a spot that counts for that. Or can I? No. So yeah, here's no good. Here's not good enough yet. Here's no good. Not quite. Here's no good. I can slide, but nothing happens. Here's nothing. Here's nothing. What the? How do I... like this? Still nothing. Okay, so despite the adjacency, I just cannot reach. Okay, so let's return. There's a level there, I don't know how to get to it. That's fine, let's not. Maybe a path will avail itself later. 3-7, building blocks.
Fitch was always eager to work and learn. He'd ask Jan questions, pitch ideas, frequently suggest tweaks to the music. He knew many of his ideas were probably bad, but he wanted to improve as a musician, not just to finish the album.
Okay, I think I see what I'm doing here. Stacking time. Oops, I need to be in the appropriate perspective for stacking. Now, I need to make a smaller stack before I make the big one. Here we go. Who wants to play some Leaf's Odyssey? Is that what I associate this activity with nowadays? Sure is. There we go. Building blocks. Built me a bridge. Independence.
But Jan
Oh!
often worked solo,
Oh!
during hours which Fitch wasn't awake or otherwise available. The time difference was an obstacle in that regard. But Fitch did still enjoy the surprises brought on by asynchronous collaboration.
So, direct continuation, that was fun. Alright, so those I need to unstack now. Okay. Why? I don't want to be here. You ever take a step and then realize it took you in the wrong dimension way too far? This feels like a problem. If I unstack that way, does that not mean that those are trapped against a wall? Can I instead stand... no? No, I can't, can I? Well, let's do it anyway. Or can I do it from this perspective? It doesn't let me. But this perspective's better. There we go. Okay, I'm going to need a second unstack, which means I need to be on a floor that is actually one layer of elevation up, but doesn't look like it. So therefore, this moves one step this way. And... no. This way? No. Okay, you know, let's just actually put it against... Hop up on yellow, which I should be able to do here, and there we go, unstacked. Whew. This game is a lot sometimes. But it's a good lot. There we go, okay. Transformation.
Jan was meticulous. He'd focus incredibly hard on the smallest details of their music. At times it became almost frustrating to Fitch, but he'd go to sleep, wake up, and find that Jan had transformed their music into something Fitch never could have imagined.
Alright. So Jan is meticulous. Whoa, that was fun. Meticulous despite being the more intuitive of the two. So I don't think this is going where I want it to go. Also, I just need to put myself up there, which I can currently do. There we go. Okay. Put myself down. Bring stack this way and that way. Will I be able to push it the way I want? I don't think so. Oh, but maybe I'm wrong. What about here? Yeah, there we go. Okay, that did the job. Neat. Okay, did that set. From where I'm standing, can I reach anything of interest? Maybe top of this tower. Oh, this is looking promising. I'm not so sure though. Oh yeah, there we go. That got me there. Secret! 3 question mark. Yeah, I did not find 2 question mark. I am going to assume it exists and I just did not stumble upon it. So I need to return to World 2 and find that. As far as I can tell, nothing's going on in these levels. Like, I can't get to that black square, right? It looks like a point of interest. I don't think any adjacencies exist that would let me climb this mountain, but I'll, give it a quick look. I do see one. Because, I mean, this is just a trivial level, which, I mean, either, like, it's a mark of progress that I just need to mark off by doing it, or there's something more going on, and from here, no, there's nothing I can do. That's about as much climbing as I'm capable of. Alright. Question mark indeed. These little bits down here, I cannot quite reach, it seems. Okay. Alright, so a 2 question mark hunt needs to happen, but I want to stick with World 3 at least for the moment. So, returning this way, getting the right perspective. What be you? 310, structural integrity. End of world, maybe?
It was all over in a blur.
Uh-oh.
The jamming, the obsessive editing, the creative discussions and arguments had all finally led to a completed album.
Okay, a good over.
After a small celebration, some virtual pats on the back, so to speak, it was time. Jan uploaded the album, shared the link where he could, and they waited.
Will they find any audience who appreciates music as they do? What's happening here? Is there something under these? Oh, that's funny. So if I push from a different perspective... There we go. Okay, so there are actually blocks under there. I guess I need to build these in such a way that I can see myself... Yeah, I'm gonna need to stack these all up. So push from behind. And if I do this sort of thing, those should all be mobile. Now that's not what I want. I don't quite have memorized the exact transformations necessary for... I can't get in there. Okay. Okay. This is quite amusing. Exact transformations necessary for stacking. I think this will allow... Yeah. It's like a knight move. 2 in one direction, 1 in a perpendicular one. Okay, if it's like a knight move, that's easy to remember. Okay, really? Can't go because I can't see. Alright. But I need to go one more... Because you're up high. Yeah, cool, but I can't push from that corner. So I think I'll accept the loss of mobility on that one. Because it shouldn't need to move if it's at the appropriate height. Being against that wall ought to be fine. I put this here, I think, and I should be able to push. Yes, okay, calculated correctly. But this needs to slide some direction to be in the right place. That direction would be north from here? Which at that time was this way around. So like this? Ooh. Top one wasn't quite so sure, but it figured itself out. Okay, there we go. Just as planned. That part did not go just as planned. There we go. Okay. I am on the wrong side. I need to switch sides. That's fine, I can do that. All I gotta do is shove you over twice. Whoop! Get you a little uncomfortable about where you're going. Hop up by going... Red cube, please. Find your way. Hop here. Hop back down. Shift this way. It won't be happy about that, and neither will I. I mean, I'll be fine with it, but Red Cube has other ideas. Oh no, where did it go? It's completely gone. Here? No. There we go. Neat. World is complete. And this would lead... Ah, that's okay, right. One of those one-way gates. Okay, so I need to remember this structure. Something diagonally away with a drop will let me ignore... That lets me do a night move, losing 1 elevation level. I'm not going to remember that. But yeah, if I can fully occlude a cube, that thing disappears and I can go as if it's not there. Alright, so this appeared, so the blue way is the next way. Blue way with pink wires. Okay, but... 10 out of 20, 8 out of 16, all of these... So 3 worlds completed, 10 out of 20, 10 out of 20, 8 out of 16. I've done half of what I need to do in each one. This is going to be a loop 2 of some sort. I want to go back to world 2. Somewhere, just the terrace. Oh hey, these have names. The woods, the terrace, the project. So let's go to the end of the terrace and see if from here I can spot anything. There are all these little trees I can hop up onto. Did I ever see a distant level square that seemed like what I was after? This is the way back to the overworld. Not what I want. I do remember poking around those structures. There's the distant level square. Alright, so if that's my destination, step up on that tree there, adjacent to... I need to be on the lower level of this. Alright, I can trace backward. Oh, and I can literally just go there. Okay. I found it. It's here. Ooh. Okay. Is that going to be a problem? Not necessarily. I have a window to look through. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. There we go. Okay. Then from here I get on something somehow like that. There we go. Found you. I knew you had to be there. 2 question mark. Gonna be a mountain with black things. Okay, those I can see clearly. Those are the trapdoor tiles that disappear when I step on them. I can interact with some things. Like, I can dig around for treasure here, right? Yeah, there's actually stuff I can do now. A little bit. However, from here... Okay, I can make that disappear, and then... step on the deeper black beneath, and then not be able to do... Oh, wait, here we go. Here we go. Then I run into an impasse. Yeah, then I run into an impasse. I'm missing an ability or a piece of knowledge or something that'll let me interact with these, so I think I just need to come back to them later. Yeah, that's about as much exploring as I feel like I reasonably can do there. Alright, so the mystery levels remain mysteries. Okay, but I did get the question mark. Now if I go back to... I guess this is a way I could do this. 310 has a quick shortcut. Using occlusion to walk right across here. 1020, 1020, that didn't change that 816 to a 1020. Do I understand this? Ah, World 1 was the one with only 8 instead of 10, that's what's happening. Okay, got it. Alright. Alright, good stuff. So Blue World, next time, going this way.